welcome back to the channel. So today is a nice day today, nice sunshine. So today cleaned out the lofts, and the young hens and young cocks are now in the new sections. So I'll go up and show you that in a second, show you what we've done. So now that the cocks, all of the cocks are in here that we're going to be breeding from this year. Obviously old man Brass Pennon over there, he's 14 years old. He doesn't fill so much now. That's the sire of Boulder's Brass, Tutti Frutti, and the rest of them that are breeding winners for us and that have raced well for us. He's got some children in here and grandchildren that we're going to be breeding from this year. So in pen 1 there we've got Wolfgang Bolt. Wolfgang Legacy, he's the direct son of Wolfgang Bolt. Wolfgang Bolt no longer fills for John Angwin anymore, so it's a pity really for John and the rest of the people who like to buy pigeons off of John, because obviously we've bought him and he's bred winners for us, so he's a good cock. Pen 2 is he is a direct son of Blue Veil As from Kevin Moran. Pen 3 is a brass penning cock that we bred ourselves. We bought a cock from Llewellyn a few years back, and he actually died. So we kept him back for stock. He was the double grandson of Court Sprinter, so that's why we kept him back, because he's got the old school brass penning lines in him. Obviously, you know the brass penning cock. He's bred loads of winners. He's from he's from a double grandson of Champion de Val and Van Morsel. He's 14 years old next year, so he's getting on a bit, but he's a lovely cock still. Boulder's Brass, he's his son. Most of the coosters that we have in here, apart from one cock and one hen, are from John and Clive Jackson. They got some great Herman coosters. That blue cock down there, he bred a fed non-winner for us this year. We've got the son of Rambo. We've also got that cock that I made a video of last week, the grizzle cock from Hades the Unseen, lovely young cock. So we'll be breeding from these cocks all this year. That dog cock there, he is a full brother to a one loft race winner. He is also from Clive and John Jackson. So we've got some great stock pigeons. We had an overhaul a few years ago. We brought some new in, obviously, and we bred some ourselves to try and see if the the direct children of the main breeders will breed them, and they have for the likes of Boulder's Brass and Tutti Frutti. They've bred some good pigeons for us, so we'll try some direct children off the main breeders like Minerva. We've got the grandson of Blue Veil As in here this year, the blue cock up the top. So most of them have finished their molt. There's some in here that are pushing up the last flights, but give it a good clean in here today. They've got multivitamins in the water, nothing expensive or anything like that, just Harker's multivitamins. They have it once a week. You don't really like to put too much in the water, because there's no point in putting too many products into your birds. They've only got small livers, and they don't need to cope with that sort of pressure from all the supplements and stuff you put in the water. A lot of people have got a lot of supplements on the shelves that you can't fit into a week, and you save money. We don't use too many supplements. Like I said, multivitamin once a week. Garlic powder on the corn now and again, that's good for them. And apple cider vinegar, all really cheap as chip stuff you can buy from Home Bargains. The apple cider vinegar, a quid a bottle, and it's got the mother in it, so it's the good stuff. Direct on a Rambo. So that's all the stock cocks that we've got to work with this year. So we'll take these perches off soon and get them all located to their boxes, so they'll be using the boxes. And I'll show you up in the race loft what we've done today. So I'll put you on pause a second. So just going to enter the hen section of the loft. Loft is the 16x6. So these are all the race hens for next year. We are down 3, but that is what it is. So all the hens have finished the molt. We've got the young hens that flew for us this year in here today. So I mean, it's late, but we don't have the time with the birds like other fanciers do. The ones that don't work, etc. We've got the weekends with them. That's about it. And you know, but it's done now. So all the hens are in this section. So this section here is a 6x6 section. 18 perches, 16 easy clean perches, pull out trays, and a couple of V perches there. There's always more perches than pigeons. That's definitely key in a pigeon loft. There's only 13 hens in here this year. So this is the hen section. Giving them a feed. They're in really good condition. That hen there is quite tame. Ooh. So this is the hen section. This door stays open. Sliding door stays open. It's a liberation door that stays open when the weather's good. So today, for example, it's really nice weather. No wind, no rain. That is there open all day for them to sunbathe. Obviously fresh air. There's plenty of ventilation in the loft. Vents down the bottom, but when it gets blustery and cold, they're on shutters, so we can just pull the shutters down, and it doesn't get too drafty in it. Well, there won't be any drafts in here. It's a lovely fresh loft. So this is the hen section of the roundabout loft. So I'll put you on pause a second, and I'll take you into the cock section. So this is the cock section. So what we've done is we've taken the old cocks out for today and for the rest of the week. So they'll have a week in here, the new cocks that flew for us in young bird season. These will have a week to get established into their new pens. So there's a cock that's just landed on me. He's quite tame. So they will be in here on their own, getting established into their new pens. There's 7 cocks in here, and there's 7 pens for them to be taken. So they'll have all the time on their own, and then we'll introduce the older cocks, just to minimise the risk of fighting, broken flights, etc. We've had that in the past, and it's no good, because obviously when it comes to racing, they're at a disadvantage if they got broken flights. Sorry, the pigeon's on my head. So we just barred up the pens that are taken by the older cocks, and freed up the ones that are they're basically vacant. So the rest of them will be taken by these new cocks. So this is the roundabout cock section. So there's 16 pens in here. We have got 16 cocks. We are 1 cock. We've got 1 too many cocks, but that doesn't matter. The cock that is spare wasn't raced last year because he was hawked up, and Dad had to put 9 stitches in him from his keel bone to his crop. So the beginning of his keel bone as well. So it was 9 stitches. He didn't race because he was torn up from a hawk attack. So the trapping in here is from a Universal Pigeon Products made by Jeff Greenaway. Absolutely fantastic trap. Doubled up as an aviary so they can have a bath. Loads of fresh air, plenty of ventilation in here. Lovely fresh loft, as I said. Multivitamins in the water, like I said, once a week for the cocks. These cocks are in lovely condition, and they're in lovely nick. Most of these pigeons are from the ones that are left. So that one there is from Wolfgang Bolt. The one on my shoulder, the opal cock, which I'll try and get him down now, or just turn around. Let's see if I can get him off my shoulder, because he won't come off. Get off my hair. There he is. He's from Wolfgang Bolt. He's an opal cock. The red cock next to him, that's a full brother. He flew well for us in young birds this year. Very consistent cock. Was on the combine sheet twice. and the checkers you see down here are mainly from the son of Rambo and the good beaver dam hen that we have. Cock's just landed on me again. That blue cock up there is from the direct son of Blue Veil Az. He was only raced once last year because that race we actually stopped racing all of our birds because we lost 8 birds, and he was one of them that came home from that race. It was a difficult race for everybody that day. As I said in the previous video, the birds were due at 1 o'clock, and we didn't see a pigeon till 5 o'clock because it was a poor race. He was soaked wet through, and his wattles were pink, so you know he flew at least 80 miles in the pissing down rain. But that's that. So we're hoping these cocks will settle in nicely, and we'll have a good team of cocks this year. Will you stop doing that, please? Doing my head in now, ruining the video. Come on, get down. Come on, boy. So as I said, if anybody on the channel doesn't understand Roundabout, so this is what we do. It's not what has to be done or whatever, but if you look up Roundabout pigeons and how because we used to fly Woodward, you don't race the hens or you don't race the cocks, you only race one sex. So we race the cocks, and we then decided to race the hens as well, because we were obviously missing out on good hens, because we won with hens and young birds and they were just vacant. They weren't doing anything in old birds apart from keeping the cocks happy. And as soon as we went to Roundabout, we won with the hens as well, so it was definitely a good choice for us to do that. So with the Roundabout pigeons, the hen section behind me that I just showed you a video of, the hens will go out of that sliding liberation door, and then the cocks will get ushered through the sliding door into the hen section. The hens will do 45 minutes an hour or whatever they're flying. They trap through here into an empty section, no cocks, and then the cocks will go out. The hens will then get ushered into their section and fed in their section. So the cocks get fed in this section, and the hens get fed in their section. The hens only spend a good amount of time in here during breeding. So that's pretty much what we do. We do have triggers. We turn our nest bowls over, and I'll just give an example. So when the cocks are going to get their hens, we'll turn the nest bowls over just like that, and then they know they're getting the hens. Another trigger that we can use as well is the blocks. So you can put them under there in the storage, and when the hens are coming back into this section, full basket in, put the blocks in, and then they know their hens are coming in then. So it's just like a motivation trigger basically, but the nest bowls are predominantly for that, but we can try obviously the blocks and vice versa. You can obviously take the blocks away when the hens are coming in, so you know it's you can use it. It's a double-edged sword basically. So yeah, this is the cock section, and I think we enjoy Roundabout more as well. Obviously we get a bigger team for a start, because when we had the Woodward cocks, we could only have 20 cocks. So with a full team of cocks and hens, we've got 32 pigeons. We don't end up with that each year. Obviously losses, that happens everywhere around the country, especially down here. Obviously with all the peregrine, we get smashed up by the peregrine every year. Most of us do, but Cornwall's a hot spot for it, so it is what it is. But we enjoy racing Roundabout. Since we've turned to the Roundabout, we have won more prizes, obviously, because there's more pigeons, and the hens aren't going to waste. So there you have it, guys. So the cocks, the older cocks, will be put back in here next week, and by then the young cocks should have established themselves into the new boxes. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just thought I'd let you know what the plan is now. So leading up to breeding, we ain't gonna be pairing up until January, maybe February. We're not 100% sure. We'll get them all medicated. We'll get them tested first. So we'll get them tested for canker, cocci worms, and then we'll treat them accordingly. We don't ever blind treat. We used to, but we don't do that anymore. So we'll treat them if needs be. They're all in lovely condition, so we'll see what happens come testing time. But yeah, it's a nice little loft. This, it is a shame we won't be able to take it with us when we put the house on the market, and we'll see how much racing we can get in here next year, because obviously putting the house on the market, we'll obviously be moving, and we can't relocate the lofts. We'll take the traps with us, they're not staying, but everything else will be staying here. Just the lofts will be gutted. All the pens and perches and all will be taken with us. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully we'll probably will get an old bird season. We won't get a young bird season, that's for sure. We won't be racing young ones here next year. But if we do get the house on the market around about January, February time, we're probably looking about May, June for moving. It's about a 3-month wait, so we'll see. Hopefully we do get a bit of racing, and we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good off season. I like to do a bit of fishing off the beach or whatever, just to pass the time. Not much can be done with the birds, to be fair. I mean, you can let them out and stuff, but last time we let them out, there was peregrines around, so we do try and keep them in because of the peregrines and sparrow hawks. You've got to be careful. So we'll catch up with you soon, and see you on the next one. Enjoy your pigeons, guys. Take care. Cheers.